Hey, it's Narita here, author and explorer of All That We Are and More, and in this episode we'll be looking at how to let go with this personal development exercise that can really help. So before we dive in, I just want to congratulate you on wanting to do this exercise and for taking the steps to let go of what is no longer serving you. Not everyone wants to do this self-development type work, and that's because it isn't always shiny and fun. But on the flip side of that, when you do the work on yourself, when you release the stuff that is no longer serving you, you shine your light in the best way possible and you become more of who you truly are. You become more of you. And with that, not only does that positively affect your life and the people around you, but it also spreads far and wide through the collective and makes a positive difference there as well. So basically, you're helping humanity just by doing the work. No big deal. It's a huge deal. So with that said, let's dive into this personal development exercise, and it is called the Secret Let It Burn. Okay, so as the title suggests, Secret Let It Burn, you're going to need to burn some stuff. So what you're going to need to grab is either a lighter or some matches, a pen or pencil, and some paper. You'll also need to find a place where you won't be interrupted so you can allow yourself as much time as you need to do this exercise. So what exactly is the Secret Let It Burn? Well, the Secret Let It Burn is an exercise dedicated to letting go of what you've had enough of, or saying the words that you have needed to say or wanted to say to a certain person or people, or even to yourself without actually having to say it directly to them. Now, it is a very personal and private exercise, and it's designed for your eyes only. And the idea here is to say all the things that you've wanted to say with the freedom of knowing that once you've said what it is you need to say, you will then burn your letter immediately. So if you've ever found yourself holding on to things that at some level you know isn't helping you, or you've ever wanted to tell someone that they've hurt you, or that they didn't give you the love that you needed in the way that you needed it, for example, this exercise allows you to do that by writing everything down that you needed to say. And as I just mentioned, you might find that you have one person or a number of people in mind that you want to say some stuff to, or maybe you want to say some things to yourself as well, and either way, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you take the time to write down what it is you need to say and say what you need to say in that Secret Let It Burn exercise. Now you might write 1 page or you might write 50 pages when you do this, and look, there are no rules, you just have to do what feels right for you. And you might even find that some stuff comes up that you didn't even know you were holding on to, and if it does, write that down too. Now once you've said all the things that you need to say without showing anyone what you've written, as this is very personal after all, as we've said, you then take that letter to a safe place and set it on fire to watch it burn. Now maybe have some water handy just in case, because we only want to burn the letter, not the entire house. Now while you're burning the letter, you'll also be letting go of the things that you wrote down, and just as important, you will have said all the things that you need to say. So when I did this exercise for the first time, I ended up writing about 12 pages. I started by writing to one person, then I found myself writing to others as well. And I also had some stuff come up that I didn't even know was there, and I wasn't expecting it, so I wrote that stuff down as well. There were some tears, and I could feel that even before burning the letter that something was shifting, and I decided to read my letter out loud to myself before I burned it. Now this is just a personal choice. You don't actually have to do that, and you don't want someone to overhear you either. After I did this exercise too, I actually lost 3 kilos, and that's about 6.5 pounds. So, and I hadn't done anything different. Now, I obviously didn't do this to lose weight, of course, but what it showed me was that I was obviously hanging on to some stuff that took the physical form of weight, and it showed me that now that I had let some stuff go, it had actually gone. So obviously don't do this exercise to lose weight. This is just what happened in my circumstance, but maybe you'll have a similar experience, or you'll have a sense of feeling lighter, or perhaps you'll experience something else as well. So whatever the case is for you, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you say what it is you need to say and release the feelings that are no longer serving you. And on some level, those people you wrote to, including yourself, will have felt the shift too. Now that doesn't mean that these people are going to know that you've written to them. They're not going to come up to you and say, hey, I sensed that you wrote a letter about me and burned it. No, that's not going to happen. But what it does allow is for you to say the things that you've needed to say, and to no longer hang on to that stuff anymore. Then once you've done this work on a subconscious level, things will begin to heal. And not only that, your energy and vibration will shift too, and that will create a new place for you to be in your life, simply because you made the choice to do the work on yourself and to let go. Like with any personal development exercise or healing modality, because there are so many different options out there, you may find that some tools work and are more beneficial than others. With the secret letter burn, for instance, you may find that you do this exercise a number of times over your life, and sometimes it may be more helpful than others. Whatever the case may be for you, just remember to always follow your own inner guidance and to do what feels right for you. And if you do feel like you need to reach out to a trusted friend, mentor, or counsellor to dive deeper into what you are going through, by all means do that too. I really hope this exercise serves you and you found it helpful. Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear how you go with this. I know it's a personal exercise, so just share whatever you feel comfortable sharing. And if you did like this video, please hit that like button and share it with someone you think may like it too. And if you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe and that bell button. That way you'll be notified every time a new video is released. So aside from that, thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time.